Hello everyone, Key of W here with more Gemcraft. So I wanted to finish this section last time I was recording, but it just takes too darn long is what's going on. So what I'm going to do instead is try to finish it off this time. I think there's just the 3 levels left. We'll give it a go. I'm not going to start with the vision field. I'm going to start with a non-vision field. How's that sound? Let's start with this one right here, C5. Where are we on skills? Does it even matter? We have a lot of skill points. Let's see if I want to put those somewhere. Where would the best place be? You know what? I'm going to hold on to it where it is. Let's see what happens. And we're going to throw ourselves in. Gotta do all this clicking again because I've restarted the game since my last recording. Yeah. Okay, here we are. I will try to speed things up here, but there's no promises. 147 waves. That's a lot of waves. So let's bring enemies up around this corner. So I'm going to block them here. And then I'm actually going to block there as well. Have them come through. So now, let's see. Let's put in... I'm going to do my towers here. I'm going to move them as far away as possible from the rest of the battle, so to speak. Because I want them to wait till enemies get really far along, right? Like I don't want them to be killing enemies before they go too far because I want to be putting in lots of traps. So I'm going to start putting in 2 traps here. How much we got there? 33. And then that should be enough for now, right? No, hold on a second. Hold on a second. It's going to be like this, and then it's going to be this, slowing them down so they get on the trap more often. The traps might actually be killing them for a bit, but we'll see. We want this. Let's just gem bomb them a bit. Let's get started. Hopefully this isn't too much power to start the level, but yeah, they're taking quite a few hits on the traps. Maybe not this one so much, but... Alright. So now the worry is that there are too many of them and I've overwhelmed myself to start, but we'll see. I think this should do, 1,000 damage. Any hit's going to kill them. So I'm not worried about that. Let's get this going. The higher level gem is not because the gems are too weak. It's more about multiple hits. The hit rate goes up a little bit, which will keep the enemies out of here. Let's do this. And then we're going to do the same thing here. Come on. Let me get my mana here. Double that. And then do this. And this one goes up a lot higher. So this one should be killing enemies. And there we go. That should be fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a guy here, have you just tech randomly. You shouldn't be doing too much damage, that's good. Alright. Let's get you to level 9. Again, it's for the speed. This guy, level 10 is fine. Put some on the slowing gems. Yeah, my slowing gems, I'm going to keep these at a low level for now. They don't need to do that much. 39% slower even at level 2 is great. They're not going to do a lot of shots, not going to hit everybody. I just don't want them to kill all the enemies because they are doing a considerable amount of damage. This should go up to level 11, shall we? This should also get the beam spell on it. Let's throw some waves down because I'm doing good. This should go to level 12. So, and then I'm going to put one in the amplifier to speed up the Hit rate from 3.8 to 4.22. Yeah, we're doing good here. Level there. Let's put... Oh, not there. That's fine. Whatever. We're doing 400 damage. Yeah, it's still a little bit too strong, I think. Actually, it wasn't that strong when I started, I guess, because my mana pool level keeps going up. That's getting way too strong. That's alright. Oops. Well, level 13 gem is fine. This is going nowhere. Let me start putting down the amplifiers that will be here. Okay, now they're quite costly. Amplifiers. Let's go to the next level of that. Okay. Good amount of mana to start with. This... I feel like we can upgrade this guy now. I'm gonna do it by focusing on the mana amount. Okay, let's see. Let's start bumping up these guys. We'll do it by focusing on the slowing part. That's not actually going to do that much. Let's just upgrade him. I upgraded 3, 3, 3, and 3. It's about the firing speed more than anything else. This guy can go up to level 16. And let's do this a bit. What's your damage? 700, which is, yeah, definitely not enough to be killing these enemies before they come through the traps. The other traps should be higher on their level as well, get a bit more mana. Okay. This, let's see what the range on this bad boy becomes. That's fine. See what the range is at max. We just want to make sure they don't reach this trap. So eventually this will have to be neutered a bit. Ooh, hey, there's some XP we can grab. Let's start throwing down. There. This one should be range-wise just fine. Pushing it, but it's fine. Yeah. Let's go to level 18 on that. These should go to level 8. That's good. I'm going to bump the slowing gems to 4. Because it's not enough damage to really do much, but it will mean they step on the traps more. If I had the chain hit gem, it would be even better, but obviously we don't have that. Alright, level 20 on that. Let's start talking about bringing this one up. I think I should start upgrading this gem even more. Oh. It's pushing it on the range. Alright. I think we can bring this up to the next level. 12,000 damage. It might kill swarmlings before their time, but that's okay. I just want more mana. That's the idea, is more mana for the mana god. Okay, now this needs to be shrunk in range. Same with this. Let's just shrink them all down to 75%. This one is fine where it is. So we're about halfway through the level now. Man, I don't care for boosting charges for spells and shrines. We're not using those right now. I could curse all those guys, but that's not really going to do much. Let's bump 23 on that. How about level 12 for my other traps? Let's go to 6 for the slowing gems. Slowing gems are already at maximum slowing, 17-ish seconds. It's more the shots per second, so it actually hits everybody multiple times, so they are in fact slowed down. Go to 60%. I'll just bring this down to 7. Level 20 means those guys will be fine. I don't know. I just want more hits per second. You're fine with that. So another thing I can start doing is, let's see. Let me just do this. We're going to do another slowing gem here, just like so. And this time I'm going to put another... or a critical hit one here. Let's bump it up to at least level 12. Put the armor ignoring power on it. Because this can be a kill gem. It's not going to be quite as powerful as these, I don't think. Actually, if I bump this up to level 20, what's it do? So, damage-wise, tops out at 1.7 mil. This tops out at 10 mil. So obviously this is a lot weaker as far as damage goes. It also doesn't have the amplifiers around it helping it out. But its critical hit chance is 77,000. Or not chance, but its damage. This is 30,000. So it does more there. So it ends up doing extra damage. Of course, the enemies still aren't getting past this good old trap. So there's that. Let's do that. Bump that up again. Let's just get rid of these. Let's see what we got with, if there's any more of these achievements. I don't think there's any more achievements for gem bombing, but if so, this should, dropping a bunch of really powerful bombs ought to do it. Look at how many gem wasps I got. Let's get rid of these. Oh no, they're too powerful. Yep, there's one. Haven't got that one yet. How many gem wasps is that? It's just never ending, is it? That should go to level 12. And in fact, let's drop a few of these down. Well, that was interesting. So now, try to do it again here and there, and this gets the ignore armor power. Yeah, so enemies touching these are gonna die very quickly until they don't. Until there's too much damage. Then they won't. One of the ways to fix that is the next level up for these. 370,000 on the critical hit chance. Now this is how I get the mega slowdown though, is I put in a lot of mana leeching gems in towers that are just overkill here. Oh, interesting. I should do. I should have something that cuts away armor. Yeah, now it's got no armor. It just has a lot of HP, doesn't it? That's alright. Get a little closer. It's just outside the range of my other gems. That's fine, I'm doing okay. There we go. Let's see here. I did pretty good on XP already. Let me start putting even more on these. How about this guy? 28 is good. Level 28. No, that's far enough away. It doesn't matter. How much is this one giving me? It's giving me 1.2 million mana per hit. That's getting lots of hits, so it's pretty good. And we'll run the clock out on this guy. Now, I've been... Oh, hold on a second. This is going to be a problem. What the... There we go. It's going to get rid of these walls here, which will be an issue. Let's drop that. That was interesting. Anyway, hold on. Let's get rid of all these beacons. I don't want these beacons on the field. Thank you. So we could end up with a really long and drawn-out endless mode, or I could just try to pack it up quickly. Let's see. I don't really want to pack it up too quickly. I do want, in fact, to get as many points as possible. Let's throw a lot of waves in. Let's also... Let's do this, and so if we can just get one spot here. Here, this is how we'll do it. Kill all the enemies. Wow. And slow down. Let's get a little further. We'll get a little bit of an opening here. There we go. I can bring that back down. We don't need it. I just needed to do this, so now we have another set of mana gems. This doesn't have a power up on it. Let's get that going. Hold on. Let's go to 30. Let's throw all these waves at me. Come on. Oh, game is starting to chug. Okay, this is a little much. Let's go for structures. Get rid of them. And throw all these waves at myself. Okay, with these. Throw more waves, just put a ton of guys on the screen. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here. Keep throwing them at me. How much do I want as far as this goes? There we go. Okay. About the same damage now in the trap, but it does a lot more critical hit power. Is there any way I can make this more powerful? I can. Right here, that'll do it. Game does not like what I'm doing to it right now. Here we go, let's get rid of some of these. Alright, let's look at that. Let's look at my mana traps, just make them a little stronger. I've got to dig for them here. There should be one more here. And then I think I can do one more there. I want to block this spot here. Whatever. We'll do... Hold on a second. Get rid of that guy before he causes any problems. Anyway, where was I? These traps here should have that and that, like so. There we go. This'll bring the game to a halt. There's just too many gems doing too much on the screen. Alright, let's get some beacons out here. Let's reduce the cost. Oh, hold on, the game's chugging along. Let's reduce the cost of these buildings. Okay. It is time to take these structures out. How are we on range? Is range a bit much? Oh, can't quite upgrade that one yet. There. Now we can. Okay. What else can we upgrade? I can upgrade my slowing traps a bit more. It's just for the hit value. And I have enough mana that this is basically a non-factor as far as cost goes. Oh, this guy's going away. So let's get to that good old 100 mil. And then it might be a case of me just ending things. Not because I can't get any more points, but because squeezing any more points out will just take so long. I was getting to the point in my practice runs that I could spend an hour on a single level. And part of that was I would chug the game to such a slow frame rate that it just took forever. It was running so slow. I would have so many mana gems on the field like this. Yeah. But I can do this. I can duplicate this. Duplicate that. There we go. Let's do that. Because all of these are level 30. And I think that's all of them are getting me 2 million per shot. So yeah, we see we're gaining 100 billion every go round. It's pretty good. Not sure how much better I can do than that in this level, but I will certainly give myself a try. And then we can basically run this until we die, which will be in a couple minutes. We can just start throwing more waves at it, and have this one in particular go for the least hit points, guys, in case a few get through. And we'll just try to bump up as much as we can. We're gonna get a few enemies on the screen. Hold on a second. Get rid of that guy. And that guy. Yeah, okay, so we'll start to lose. That's okay. I just want to get this number up a bit before we do. Oh, it's hitting that one. I don't want to hit that one. Oh. That's not what I want to do. Well, that's too much. Yeah, keep going, keep going. Okay, this is a good time to stop. Let's see. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. This is not. Great. So where we achievements are pretty good. Is there any of these I can do? Banish a monster at least 5 times is one that I think I would have to go for specifically. By going to an earlier level and just letting it happen just to get it. Have no own buildings in the field beyond the battle. It's another one. Like these I'd have to go for specifically. This would be hard to do. Fill out inventory slots with gems. That one's an easy one. I can just do it at any time. Which one should I go to next? These both have like the same settings. This is going to be a long one. I'm going to jump into the C6. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, hold on. I should probably put in my talismans. So XP gained and initial mana and everything else. So it's definitely going to be better than that. So right away, let's drop it. So let's see what this is going to give me. 4 XP gained. Better than this. Yeah, I'll take that. That's better. So now, what's my XP gain? 60% extra XP is really good. 87% extra damage to giants, which I really appreciate. It's still not enough to really overcome how strong the giants are. More in traps there. You know what? Let's go to level 40 on these guys. 160% increase on both of those. There's no such thing as overkill, is there? Okay. Longest path is going to be this way. So we're going to do this here. Let's see. I'm going to say these shorter paths definitely not going to do as many traps, and that's okay. It's okay if 2 of these paths don't really have much in the way of traps. But that's the only walls I need for now. We're going to put down our big towers here. So how am I going to put it to get the most out of my... I'm not really going to get the most out of amplifiers, but that is okay. We'll do it this way. We'll put a couple towers like so. And I'm okay if these towers poach people coming from that nest. That's fine. Oh, they're also indestructible, so... Great. Let's bump that up. let me start doing that. And I'm going to start putting my traps. I want, these guys are going to be reaching quite far into here, which is fine. So I think my traps are all going to be down here. So this is the furthest trap out. We're going to do it like this. Here. So if you're wondering why I still mix these gems the way they are, I tested it. If I did a 50%, 50-50 white-orange, it would overall leech less mana per hit. It would do more damage as a trap, but I don't care about the damage in the trap. So we'll do it this way. And then I want this one to be the furthest along as far as that goes. So this should get me started pretty good. I always double check because sometimes I start a level and I forget a really crucial element like a wall and somebody just goes right to the orb and that's the end of the level because I was a dumbass. But if I start a level good, then it's basically over. Like we win. I want to be doing more shots. So that'll go there. And this one will go to the higher level. That is my just-in-case gem at the moment. The one that says, in case enemies break through. Alright, now I have enough to start doing this again. Let's put down some of these. Yeah, these guys are not going to be getting mana. Let's go there. Do that. So we will get slowing gems and traps. That's enough for me. That Spectre's gonna go goodbye. Okay, let's get this up. Great, I love it. Level 12. Hold on, let me put some power-ups on these guys here. The blue gems are, yeah, still doing a little bit high on the damage. Now I can bring these up to level 3. Just, I'll need them to hit a little bit more often. And then, oops. Like this. There we go. I just pay attention to what I was doing there for a second. This should go to level 12. Goodbye. And then immediately I'm going to start with the gem and the trap here. Like so. Ignoring armor. Because I don't want to deal with those guys. Let him die on the trap. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. This trap does not have a beam on it. Let's get those both with beam. 5. Get that upgraded. Should probably start putting these bad boys everywhere. Ah! We're gonna do this. Shrine of Blades is alright, I guess. That's not going to do anything. And we're going to put one here. Okay. This range is good. This range is fine. Oop. Oh, that's no good. I don't like that so much. There we go. Yeah. I do not want those, that particular beacon type. The other beacon types are also bad, but not as bad. Also, I should probably upgrade these other gems here. Yeah, to get more mana out of them. Upgrade the slowing gems. They just need to do more shots per second. Okay. Hold on a second. Alright, let's look at the reloading speed of these guys. There we are. That's not hitting anybody. It's fine. Okay. There we go. Now, this is a little much. Yeah, I don't want this hitting that. This is still fine. That's still fine. Ooh, no, this is hitting too far to the left now. This is okay, I think. Nope, that's too much. So this range needs to be shrunk here. This range needs to be shrunk a bit. And then this one, I don't want you hit. These guys all need to go through the traps, so that's going to happen. Although I do want to upgrade these guys a bit. Alright, back to the traps here. Got a level 18 on that guy. These other ones should go all the way to 12. Bum. Great. Perfect. I think that's good. As far as mana collection goes, let's get that up a bit. Okay, time to get rid of these beacons. Because I want to make more traps here. Alright, I didn't know I didn't have that achievement yet. And this go here. Reducing the cost again. Well, hold on. This will go like so. And we'll drop mana. Like that. That'll make those traps activate even faster. And give me a little bit more mana. Actually, quite a bit more. A couple thousand more per hit. How about for some XP? I think it's high time we got rid of some of these beacons here. There we go. Nice. That cleared things out a bit. What happens if I send all the rest of the waves? Am I going to die if I do this? Hold on. Just in case. This could be a mistake, but I'm going to try it because, I don't know. I guess I'm just bored. Think it's okay so far? Risky, but... Let's get you up. Yeah, we're fine. It's all good. I could use more mana, though, that's for sure. Okay, let's get to 100 mil in our endless mode. That's really about as far as I care to grab for now. Wow, this is... Even on the fast mode, this is kind of taking a while. It's giving me a nice chunk of mana, but that's about all. And this can go up. Great. Perfect. This is not going to be as good as the ones I have. I have a ton of corner fragments. Let's throw these guys at it. Gonna throw some amplifiers down. Like that. And we'll throw all these waves at me. Hold on a second. Too many beacons. Probably just make my mana gems more powerful. Oh, I know what I didn't do this time around. Is a stupid amount of mana gems here. Hold on. I need to bump them up. Like this. With the white power in there, so it... I shouldn't say white power like that. With the pool bound, so it makes them give me more mana. Alright, let's look at how I'm going to get myself killed this way. Put that up there. Let's see. So this should have the power. Get that up to level 26. Alright. And chugging along we go. Now this is pod racing. Hold on. That's too much going on. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. You know what? Go for it. Just start taking them out. That is a lot of beacons. Okay. That was a bit much, because now I've got nobody to play with. How are we doing on these? They're so cheap right now. Okay, give me some guys. Give me some guys to mess with. seems to be fine. Oh, come on, game. You can do it. You can crash on me. Okay. Oh, they're getting through. They're getting through. All hands on deck. Oh, hold on. Hold on. No. There's too much of that going on. Alright, keep them coming. We got our... Wait, hold on. Ah, I missed the gem I was aiming for. Alright. No more beacons, please. Thank you. Let's see. This can go... that's not a good spot for that beacon. Alright, get rid of them all. Just do... all of them are gone. Thank you, thank you. And a nice level 28 guy here. Give me it up to 20. Thank you. How are we on XP? That's a pretty good amount of XP. I like it. Now what we're going to do... that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Okay. I'm noticing a distinct lack of guys. What's happening? Is my range too high on that? My range might be too high. Let's bring him in. When we get to that 100 mil marker. Just in case, let's make that a strong one. I can put even more people on this screen. Hold on, let's... where we cost everything. That should go there. Beacons, goodbye. Okay. No kill like overkill. Give myself a few billion man at a time. I think that'll make me happy. Almost to the 100. And then we can die happy. That's too many, or not enough people on the screen. There's too much empty space. Come on. And then, least hit points on you. Just go for the littlest guys. Hold on, go for the structures first. Now go for the least hit points guys. Just go for the little guys. Bring them on. You know what? Hold on a second. Go for that guy. Get rid of him. Okay. Least hit points for you. This guy. Let's go. You know what? Clear it out for a second. Here. And you can just not kill too many people. Would be great. Let's throw a lot of guys in. Okay, this is going to kill me. This is going to do it. Is it? I'm surviving a lot more than I thought I would. Come on. Come on, kill me. Hold on. Hold on. I'm clicking on him. I'm clicking on him. Oh, no! The game was not registering my clicks on him. Okay. Okay, we're gonna die. That's fine. Goodbye, world. I'm not gonna die? Come on. There we go. 130 mil. Not useful. This could be useful. Doesn't have any extra XP on it, but it does, or it is a non-corner one. Hey, look at that, level 1000. Any of you? Oh, right, I didn't fill my inventory slots with gems. Okay, goodbye to this. So the question is, something like this, which isn't giving me XP anyway, this will at least give me some more of that. So, 88% damage to giants, I'll take that. And then skills-wise, we can bump up. I want to bump my mana one up. That needs to be getting more mana per shot. Let's bump this up as well. Don't know how much more I want to bump this up where it's just not that useful. It does have a cap. This one is capped at 45. So I could just bring this up to the cap at some point. Not really using my spells a lot anymore. I probably should be. I just forget. Let's bring this up to 40. An extra 200% specials bonus. And we'll call it there. Actually, I'm going to call the video there. Because it's been close to an hour. So that's that. I suppose I can do 2 levels in a video. Unless I want to make the videos like 8 hours long. But just for my own sake, I'm not going to be doing that to myself. So I'm going to stop here. And next video, I'm going to take care of these 2, finish off this, and then we'll be heading this direction. I forget where exactly, but there's the barrage spell is in here somewhere, so I'm going to go for that next. Because I need it to get to the end of the game. Excellent. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you're all having a great one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.